Here's Achane to start the drive. Gets through, and now an opening. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. The Dolphins at 6-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Chandler. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Caught left side, Hopkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Levis looking to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Inside handoff, Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
3rd and 8.
On play action, here's Tua.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a big play there for Miami, and even 40 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
From the gun, it's Tua.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Achane.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
One more time with Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Two and now, third and goal. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Levis now on 1st and 10. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history.
足が遅い。
Big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
Nice.
Solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Nice.
That one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 4 yards to gain, and bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this one is right through. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run it with Chandler. Fighting his way through contact. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That would good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Hand off to Spears.
Nice.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5. Levis to throw it.
Nice.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Levis out of the gun on third down.
Nice.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and contact and short of the sticks.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Oh, heck of a move. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Tua.
Nice.
That'll be caught by Eric Ezekiel.
Nice.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Throw caught by Achane. 1:58 left to play. Halftime. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Nice.
To the sideline and pulled in. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's one way to... And I believe they down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pass complete as he countered with it.
Nice.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13.
まあどうにか3点に抑えたらこっちのリターンだから。
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a
Okay.
dagger.
Nice.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
RPO ならしゃあない。ちょっとそれは行かれすぎだな。
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the PAT. The PAT up and good. Hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted.
どうにかならんにはしないとな。
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
最高。
And some good
なんか今
special
外と
teams
かなかったら
coverage as
完全
they
に
bring
取る
him down just outside of the 15. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
やっべ、最悪。
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
うわ、もったいねー。マジか。
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. In motion, left goes Burks. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks taking it in. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because
いや、点取んなきゃだ
when he
な
went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press.
30ヤード
Press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Achane gets it from the gun. And an precious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Two and now on first down. And that's caught left side by the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Tua, a final shot before half. Dancing to his left. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some of the points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Tua completing
nice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he's still
yeah, fullback 見すぎたな。
even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Tua. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
21G.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
ダメだ。今のは良くない。
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throw to the right, caught by a Cockrell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. First down carry for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. Off the play fake, Levis taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh my God.
This is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Titans are able to add on to that lead. Aubrey now for the point after. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
36, Dolphins 13.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Tua now on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on his drive, as a matter of fact, but that time they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good.
Nice.
What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Levis to throw off play action.
Oh, shit.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Levis.
Oh, shit.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on as the punt team sends
10ヤード戻したい。
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
もうダメだ。
coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
Nice.
great. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And a throw right sideline is complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball.
Okay.
They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
ツーポツーポ。
Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
20 TX.
The two are going to try and throw for it. Forced out to his left.
Look at that.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Dolphins 21.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think that's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
止めたいなこれ。
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. This is taken at about the 14. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. Open man downfield is running. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Let's go inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Nice.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
The extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. Do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And then by the way, also the 2-minute essentially 4 times.
They have to be aggressive here.
And Henry going to have a Titans 1st down as he'll get this up to the 39.
いや、まず前半のインターとリターンタッチダウンなければな。 止まらない、それ。ナイスナイスナイス。次、サーダン作れたらタイムアウトだな。
This is 2nd and 8. Spears with another carry.
止まっ。ボールボールボール。
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly.
あと10ヤード。いや、10ヤードもダメだな。もうこれフレッシュ取られたらもう FG 的にダメだな。
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Chandler. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. A throw in a wide call.
Nice.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Nice.
Get there this time, but they bring him down. Bradley Chubb with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it in at the 11.
Even
50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. He'll dump this off to H.A.
Okay.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for him there, didn't they?
Did their job, force the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Tua. Looking for Gray, and he's
okay.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one out to the 35.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's Tua.
頑張れ急げ。
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Throwing Tua. Buying time to his left.
Okay.
Out of bounds, it appears right at the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Here's Tua. He's going to let it fly.
頑張れ、それ。
It's caught inside the 20.
さあ、行こう。
After a very nice game. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Out to his left.
Okay.
Takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Tua steps away to his
Come it.
Nice. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They got one big call left.
Here we go.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
違うな。これでいいでしょ。
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
and it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
いやー、タイムアウト2つ。
Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
いやー、頑張ろう。
This is 1st and 10. Here's Lewis.
Oh, that was...
He's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock.
Mm, 頑張ってほしいけどな、正直今のは。インターいけるよ。
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Oh, shit.
Taken in by Conqueror. And he will have the first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with 17 seconds to play. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Yeah.
Levis, he'll look to throw it. That one's taken in
Ball,
by
ball,
Spears.
Ugh.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now they get
Ah,
the
マジ
timeout.
か。
It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time?
い
We'll
や
see.
ー、ここに来てか。あ、もうこれで藤井か。
And now it all rests on the
いや、
right
タイムアウ
foot
ト
of
ないの
the
渋い
kicker.
な。
He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win.
外せ。届くな。
His kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
せめて、
So
あ
he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into
もったい
overtime.
ないな。
Get it done and go home.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. 2 to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Titans, they move back over 500 now at 6-5, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.